Hey guys, it's Spilly and welcome back to Spill Sesh. Today we are diving right on into it. We're talking about Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, it is linked down below, but there has been a lot of stuff going on between me, Jeffree Star, Shane Dawson, and Beauty Bay. If you guys didn't see a video that I posted, I think like 3 videos ago or so, it was about Shane and Jeffree, and I think it was the Sunday special where I addressed all the problems that have been going on with the palette. If you guys don't know, there has been a lot of issues that have actually happened with the Shane Dawson x Jeffree Star conspiracy palette, and also with the lip balm. Those are the 2 products that I've seen have had issues. Now, Ashley Kyle did an amazing video on this. I will link it down below. You guys need to go watch that. She talked a lot about the palette, the issues that people have had in the palette, and as well as the lip balm. Now, if you guys haven't seen, people have been finding hairs in their eyeshadows, as well as people have been receiving cracked palettes. Now, I will say that a majority of the issues regarding the hair have been kind of like widespread, so not just from one company alone, but the cracked palettes, from what I've seen, have only come from Beauty Bay. And how I'm involved, guys, is a couple of days ago, I received my palette from Beauty Bay. It came in the mail in a box, and there was a piece of cardboard on top of it and a piece of cardboard on the bottom of it. It was not wrapped in bubble wrap. It had definitely been moving around inside of the box. There was nothing in that box that was going to protect it from moving side to side, up and down, absolutely. And it seems as though sleep paralysis is a very fragile formula, and the shade has been cracking for nearly everybody that ordered from Beauty Bay. There are some people that have received perfectly fine palettes. I'm so happy for them, but a lot of the people that have received it, if you guys just type in Beauty Bay, you'll see a whole list of videos and photos from people that have received cracked palettes like this. Now, I specifically have been very public about the palette that I received from Beauty Bay on Twitter, on my Spill Sesh Twitter. And if you guys can see in this video here, it is just wrecked. And I feel like it's just a little upsetting that not only did that one shade crack, I was pretty excited about that one shade in particular. I really love that one the most. And it, of course, has to be the shade that I have the least of. But every single other shade in the palette has sleep paralysis on it now. And the stamps on the eyeshadows are just so detailed that there's a lot of eyeshadow pigment in them that I would certainly have to scrape off. I asked on Twitter for recommendations on how to kind of clean it and get it to where I could possibly use this palette. And a lot of people said I could go buy a can of air and have it kind of just blow off some of the residue from sleep paralysis on the other colors. But it's also really upsetting to know that I have to buy something to fix the palette that I have. And in regards to some of the drama that has gone on with Beauty Bay, guys, I messaged Beauty Bay on my own personal account. You guys know I'm an anonymous channel and I love it that way. I feel like I could talk freely and all this stuff. So on my personal account, I have just a few followers. It's just a few of my friends. I never use that Twitter ever, at all. I messaged them on Twitter and I said, hey, I received a palette and it was cracked. In response to me, they offered me a 40% refund, or they gave me the option of shipping it back to them and getting a full refund, but I would have to be paying for the shipping. And if you guys don't know, Beauty Bay is located in the United Kingdom and I am in the US, and I estimated the cost of shipping and it was $150. Yeah, $150, which means I would basically just be getting $50 back because the palette is $52, and I would be paying literally $100 for nothing. So it seemed super unreasonable, and right as I was about to take the 40%, I tweeted about it saying I was just going to take the 40%, and everybody started tweeting at Beauty Bay. Now, I realized, guys, that, I have this channel and a lot of people do see my channel, and I had a lot of people to help me tag Beauty Bay, and I don't take that for granted whatsoever. Now, Jeffree did see the tweet. T-Spill retweeted what I said about Beauty Bay, and Jeffree responded saying that he was working on the issue. He would send me a palette, and that was so nice of him. I super appreciate that. He's on vacation. I really hope that other people are going to end up getting a refund and a replacement. He said he was working on it, guys. I really want to hold him to that. I promise you guys, I'm like not going to be biased at all. If nobody gets a refund, I will still report on it. I don't want you to think that I'm getting the special treatment, okay? And as a result, I believe Beauty Bay ended up seeing what Jeffree said to me and messaged me privately on my Spill Sesh Twitter account, and they told me that I should send them my information so that they could in turn see what they previously said to me and reach a resolution. Now, this is where I have a big issue, okay? Beauty Bay offered me literally only 2 options when I messaged them on my regular, normal, like no followers, I'm a normal person account. And I said, I have a problem. They said, well, you could take 40% or you can pay to ship it back to us, basically. A lot of other people were getting 25% refunds. Some people were getting 50% refunds. So I don't know how they calculated or even thought that it was okay to give people different percentages for a refund. If you messed up the palette, that's on you. You need to refund people. I did not pay and or ask for this. I would not have paid $20 for a broken palette, half of the palette. No. Absolutely not. I would have just waited for the restock. Absolutely not. I'm not trying to get scammed out of my money like that. The problem I'm having now is that because Beauty Bay now sees that I have attention from other people and that I'm freely speaking my opinions about them, they are reaching out to me saying, well, let's review what we said to you in the beginning and see if we can come to a resolution, which to me makes it seem like now they want to give me a full refund because they realize that I have this following. And in my opinion, that's just not okay. So if Beauty Bay wants to give me a full refund, they can reach me at my regular account. And I'll know that everybody else that is normal, that spent their money on this palette and deserves a refund, got one when they tell me on my normal account. And until then, I will not be responding to them. I even tweeted about this, that I will not be responding to them on my Spill Sesh account at all, because if they are going to give a full refund to an influencer, that is just so gross. Not that I'm calling myself an influencer, guys. Like, I'm literally a normal person. But I'm just saying, if a company in general is going to give a full refund to a influencers tend to have more money, you know? And I just don't understand why you would be willing to, I do understand it's like reputation based, but you should not be giving a full refund to somebody who could probably afford the palette itself, and not to people that are giving you their hard-earned cold money, you know? Ugh, I don't know. I am just so disgusted by this whole situation. Hey guys, so I have quite a bit of an update because I was just not going to stand for any of that Beauty Bay crap that they were giving me. Absolutely not. There was just no way I was going to stand for it. So I ended up waiting it out. I was like, I'm not going to respond and say I want to take the 40% because I just want to see if they're going to be working with Jeffree, if they're going to message me first on my other account. Anyways, I never messaged them back on my Spill Sesh account because, like I said, I was not going to use like special treatment or have them just no. If they were going to message me on my regular account, I would know that it was like more authentic, that they were going to message other people the same way. So I waited and I just decided I was going to message them on my regular account and be like, hey, I really don't want to pay for the shipping and I don't want to accept a 40% refund. I want a full refund. And as soon as I messaged them this, they sent me back a message a day later and they said, oh, of course, we would never expect you to pay for shipping, even though that's literally what they were making me do in the beginning. They said they were going to email me a shipping label, and all of a sudden I was like, okay, so basically I've gotten this refund basically. I just have to send it back to them, which is kind of annoying, but whatever, like at least I'm getting a full refund. So I go on my Spillsush Twitter and I look at my DMs, and this girl has messaged me saying that she received 8% refund, and she asked them why, because she realized that other people were getting different percentages for their refunds. And they told her that it was like based on how much damage was done to your palette, and that's why they were giving different percentages, which doesn't make sense to me, because if it's damaged, it's damaged. You shouldn't give people like half of a refund. Like, they deserve a full refund. Nobody asked for a cracked palette. Just because like 50% of the palette might be ruined doesn't mean I wanted the other half of it still, you know what I mean? So I told her that they just messaged me on my regular person account that they would give me a full refund. I would just have to ship it back, and they sent me a shipping label. So she messaged them back and was like, hey, I want a full refund. I really don't want the 50% refund, and I don't want to have to pay to ship it back. And they literally told her that she could throw her palette away and they would send her a full refund in 3 to 6 days. Guys, why are they saying different things to different people? I don't understand their deal. I don't understand why I have to ship mine back, but she doesn't have to ship hers back. So I don't understand why Beauty Bay is telling every single customer a different thing. And also, if they're all of a sudden going to be giving full refunds, why aren't they messaging everybody that has messaged them already saying, hey, we're going to give you a full refund? I just feel like it's so rude of them to have people accept these percent refunds, but yet give other people full refunds when they ask for them. I just feel like I almost took the 40% refund yesterday, and I would have been out like $25. And all of a sudden today I can get a full refund, but I have to send it back still, which is like annoying. So I wanted to get to the bottom of this. So I ended up asking Beauty Bay on my like other account if, since that's where we were having our conversation, if and why people were getting different percentages, and why people were getting different responses, and why one of the girls that I know was able to get a full refund and not even have to send her palette back when I was asked to send mine back. And this is what they responded to me with. They said, apologies if there has been any confusion around our damaged item processes, but rest assured our customers are not made to bear the cost of returning any damaged items back to us. In such a scenario, we would offer a partial refund to keep the item or a return for a full refund. This is our standard process when handling a damaged item query. We have recently increased the headcount of our department as we prepare for the seasonal rush, and I believe there has been some confusion from some of our new members of staff regarding the correct process. I suspect this is the reason your friend has received a different outcome. The correct process has since been restrained, and we are continuing to monitor to ensure consistency and correct process is being followed. And then I also said that I no longer had the box that they shipped it to me in, because I just like literally didn't think I was going to get a full refund, and I just did not want to have to pay for the shipping. So I tossed that out. And so they said that the product is not required to be returned in the original parcel it arrived in, and can be returned in an alternative box. If you do not have one available, I am happy to reimburse you for the cost of a replacement box. Please simply purchase the replacement box and provide us with a copy of the receipt for the amount paid. This will be refunded. So I still have to send the palette back to them, which is just like so annoying, especially when that girl, I showed you her message, literally they told her that she could throw it out and they would send her a refund. I don't understand at all. It sounds like this is like an internal problem, and they really need to work this out so everybody can get on the same page, because this is so annoying and so ridiculous. I know Jeffree is working on it. He's like trying to handle the situation. He's like not okay with how they are representing him at all, and that I hope he doesn't work with them again. Wow. I am so upset at this company. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys know I'm really trying to root for people that, you know, got a broken palette and are getting these percentage refunds and actually taking them when other people are getting full refunds. If you did get a cracked palette from Beauty Bay, you need to message them and really hound them and make sure you get a full refund and don't have to send it back, because that is an option they are giving some people. So please, please, please do that. And if you accepted the 40% refund, you need to message them back and be like, hey, I'm seeing that other people are getting entirely full refunds, because if they're giving full refunds to people, that means you can get one too. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I love you so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.